Thank you for watching the TDC Hot Rods YouTube channel. Hello guys, welcome back to the TDC Hot Rods YouTube channel. So I dug out a relic. Just kidding, it's not really a relic. I dug out the old foxbody, and so I haven't worked on this thing in quite some time. Actually, almost a year to be exact. I did a ton of work to it, made all sorts of videos, kind of got frustrated with it because I couldn't figure it out. Lost interest for a second, so I parked it out back and let it sit there for about a year. Well, in that year, it created problems. When things sit in the sun, they don't do very well. Anyways, so I pulled it back out. I went to a car show, got me all excited, pulled it back out. And since then, in a matter of a few weeks, I've done a ton of stuff, all sorts of stuff. I should have been videoing it, but I didn't. I didn't video any of it. So thanks to Parker, he convinced me to make another video, and I'm pretty excited to actually show you guys what all I've done. So the first biggest thing that everybody notices is it's got a hood on it now. It never had a hood before. So I couldn't really decide what I was going to do with the hood because I didn't know if I wanted everything poking out. I want to do a different style carb hat that sits just a little bit lower, still high flow, but sits a little bit lower. But that requires changing all the tubes. Well, I don't even know if this engine's staying in here. So yeah, I didn't want to go through that work to potentially have to redo it again if I do another engine combo. Not if, when I do another engine combo. So I trimmed out the hood, and then I added some round rod to the bottom. I guess you guys can't really see it because, yeah, I don't have the hood off. Oh, there you go. So I added some round rod to it and then just tack welded it. And for like a customer's car, I would make that look super pretty. But for this, I wanted it to kind of blend in with the rest of the paint, like faded everywhere. So I then painted this edge and then Scotch Brighted it a little so then it would kind of blend in. And I didn't know what to do for hood pins, and I was scrolling around online and I seen these super sleek. They make two different sizes, and you just push the button in the middle, and I have to lift up just barely, just a tiny bit of pressure, but you just push the button and it pops the hood. So pretty excited about that, to finally have a hood on it. I got the carb fixed. The whole reason why I was even getting frustrated is I was getting frustrated with the carb, and anyway, just a whole bunch of different stuff. But I got the carb figured out, have done an absolute ton of research and learned a lot more about the blow-through carb systems. So super excited. I got it running way better. I need to lean it out just a tiny bit in one of the circuits, and I think that I'm going to leave it there because it's running awesome. I was given these factory 10-hole wheels. I have it. This car originally had 10 holes, so I put the 10-hole wheels on it. Anyways, what am I getting at? I was given these, so I bought some street tires for it. Eventually, I would like to put like some weld wheels on it or billet specialties when I get to that point. But for right now, it's still a budget car. So I bought some new tires for it. The old man gave me these wheels. I have another set of wheels for the rear that are exact 10 holes, and I have some 28 10.5 slicks on those that look awesome. They look super sweet. Inside the car, it looks pretty much the same, but a ton has happened. There was a whole bunch of wiring that I had stuffed under the dash over here because I don't have a heater box, and all the wiring that was under the hood I had stuffed up under the dash. Well, I cut all that wiring out. I cut out everything that wasn't needed. I trimmed it back to the fuse box. I ran the wires that was needed up that now I have windshield wipers, I have headlights, turn signals, a horn. So everything works as factory, which was a huge stepping stone to even get that far done. What else did I do up there? Oh, all of the wires are almost hidden. There's a few of them that you can see with the hood off, but they're almost hidden. I got, because fox bodies don't have cup holders, I bought some cup holders that just showed up the other day, and I'm gonna build a little panel here and put some cup holders in it, which I'm pretty excited about. I still need to, I have my steering wheel. This is how it goes down the road straight, which is not cool. It needs to be corrected. So I have a Heim joint I need to put in that to correct that. But yeah, I got a this rear axle is the stock 4-cylinder axle, and I want 8.8 in it, so this is a 7.5. And so I bought an 8.8. I still need to put gears in it and throw it in, but I'll be doing videos of everything. The biggest hurdle that I've had is, I don't know about the biggest hurdle was the carburetor, but after that, is if I drive this thing around town, it stays cool for days. Like, it'll stay at 160, 175 degrees for as long. I can let it sit outside and idle forever. It will get cooler the longer I let it idle. But going down the highway, it would overheat within 5 miles going down the highway. Well, I bought a bigger fan for it. I bought the Lincoln Mark 8 fan, and it was better, but only by like a few miles before it would start getting hot. Like, before it would start getting hot within 3 miles. And then with the Mark 8 fan, it would take like 7-8 miles. Well, then I got home. This just happened last night, and I started thinking and looking. Well, I haven't ever finished the back end of the car. The front end, under the hood, is all painted and finished up. Back here, I haven't, because I have a water meth tank that I wanted to build and put here. And anyways, there was just a lot of stuff that wasn't quite finished. So I started thinking. So I took a cardboard box, cut up, and plugged off my holes, and then I come under here and very temporarily and ghettoly, I cut a piece of wood and zip tied the bottom of the radiator just to give it some angle down to hopefully catch a little bit of air. And then I put a piece of cardboard, which I don't know if you can see it, here. So then when the air is coming from the car, under the car, it will hopefully catch the radiator, get pulled through the fan rather than just blowing past it. And it's not much of an angle, and I'm gonna try to get more angle out of it. But I went and drove the normal route that I usually do, and I successfully made it there and back. And it never got above 190. And the only reason for 95% of the drive, it never got above 175. And then I rolled into the throttle, and with the gears that are in it now, I cruised at like $4,000, which is way too high. But I just wanted to see what it would do, and it creeped up to 190. So the next big step that I'm gonna do to it is, like, for instance, like, this isn't finished. Like, the battery box there's no hold down. So there's just lots of stuff back here that's not finished. So pretty sure the next thing I'm gonna do is I'll be pulling the fuel tank out of it and building a panel to go in the back. And then I'm gonna rebuild radiator mounts to put it at an angle. I would really like to so this is all dash 16 line. I'd like to get some fittings for the radiator and the water pump over there and put a dash 16 line here. Get rid of this. I don't like the look of that. So, and then I would love, like, the fan doesn't cover the radiator super well. No, it covers it great, but I would like to build an aluminum radiator shroud that's like welded to the radiator. That's what I would love to do. We're gonna see if that happens or not, but basically I'm saying I'd like to finish up the rear end of this, and with the radiator pointed down, and if I box in the side here, I really think it will do a heck of a lot better job cooling at highway speeds, because cooling at lower speeds is no problem at all. Plus, I thought it has a big block Chevy in it now, and as much as the world might not like it, it's going to get an LS put in it. Every single turbo sizing component was sized for an LS, not for the big block. I personally think that the LS has a better cooling system than a big block. Maybe not, maybe so. Anyways, yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys that the Mustang is out of hibernation. It is getting stuff done to it every single day. Every day that I can work on it for even 2 minutes at nighttime, or get up real early and work on it for an hour or so before I work. That's what I've been doing. Oh, and the turbos are sitting here. I don't know, some of you might have forgot, but I put some heat wrap in there, and I stopped it about right here. Well, it's a straight line across where I stopped it. Well, the downpipe is halfway there and there. So if I put my hand here after a long drive, it's warm, but it's not too hot. And then push my hand down, and it gets like boiling hot here. So I ordered some more of that heat tape stuff. It seemed to do a great job before, so I'm gonna double or triple layer it there. I need to get some new windshield wipers, just random, very random things. It still needs an alignment. I did like a measurement with my measuring tape to do the toe so it doesn't eat up my tires while I'm cruising it around. But yeah, so anyways, it currently has 76, 68 turbos. I will be putting some 78, 75s on it very soon, so I'm gonna have to do some modifying for that. I got the rear stuff to take care of, my steering column. I still need to put don't remember the name, mine's blank, a link in the steering. And anyways, a tack, a shift light. My tack is broken, so I got another tack and a shift light. Anyways, I will try to make a bunch of videos from here on out, showing what I've done or what I will be doing. I need to make videos of driving it and having fun and making some polls, because it is fun. It is a lot of fun. I'm hoping with the bigger turbos it will make a bunch more power on the same boost level, which it should. So yeah, anyways, hopefully this wasn't the most boring conversation, but I'm gonna anyways, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.